Hi, okay, this is video number 2. This might be a little bit longer than the other one. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible, but I might have to get a little deep because some points are not just skin level or surface level. All right. First, about my hair, I know I'm supposed to get my hair cut tomorrow, so hopefully it won't look like this forever. Okay, Y&R. Uh, I don't know. I know I said in the previous video that I was glad to see veterans acting, being Jess Walton and Eric Braeden. Eric Braeden is on there a lot of the time, but Jess Walton is not because she doesn't live in LA anymore. So a lot of her scenes are done via Zoom and stuff. So it's good to see her this week. Also, I think it's because of, well, I know it's because of the 50th anniversary and stuff, but it's good to see in our storyline. But the thing I don't like so much a little bit is because, okay, they've been building up the fact that Lily and Devon are on separate sides, and Lily wants the company, and Devon seems to want the company, but under his own control and not have it run by strangers. So we have this whole thing, whole build up and fight and everything for weeks and weeks and weeks. And now all of a sudden, because of what Victor said, which I agree with, okay, I get the whole point, but because of what Victor said, Jill changes her mind in 2 seconds and says she doesn't want the company to go public anymore in 2 seconds. Okay, I have one problem with that. If that was the whole intention and for the whole time, why didn't you come to that conclusion sooner? Um, okay. Number 2, Chelsea and Billy. And kind of Daniel. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go to fashion and hair for a second. I have to say, I love Melissa Claire Egan's hair right now because she's went from blonde, kind of dark, to darker. To I love the shade of her hair now. Um, I love it. Also, I love the way they're doing the character because for me, they started this story with mental health issues and possible suicide, and but they turned it around, and it took her time to get here, so it wasn't just a quick fix. But Billy, being Jason, yeah, Jason Thompson, he really did help her out, and that they really are. I believe the friendship bond with them. Um, and I like how it's turning to romance because they're not just jumping into it, but it's turning naturally into that. Okay, so I appreciate that. Um, I like the fact that she's excited about something for once. Um, yeah, because there's a long time she wasn't excited about much. Um, so I can appreciate that. Um, okay. Um, I guess that's all for Y&R for right now. Although the only thing I have to mention other than that is that Jack and Diane are supposedly getting married unless something happens. Um, but Kyle, there was this whole big to do about whether or not Kyle was going to accept it, and Kyle accepted it like that. So there was no problem with that. Okay, B&B. Okay, first of all, I have to say, I had an oh my god moment today, I swear. All right, so Bill is with Ridge, and they're talking about how, he wants to still take Sheila down. How's he going to take Sheila down? Yeah. Okay, so he says, oh, well, there's one way to do it. I know the way to do it. I'm going to propose. I swear, okay, when he said that, my jaw hit the floor. As what? What? You gotta be kidding me. Bill and Sheila getting married. Okay, I know. And so I guess they knew that the audience reaction was going to be something like that. So immediately within 2 minutes, he explains I'm not actually going to marry her, but I have to make her think I'm going to marry her. So I was like, okay. All right. The other thing is that, I don't know. I mean, okay, there's a part of it I get, and then the part of it that's like, all right, get over it. You've said it like 5 times. I get it. What I'm talking about is the push and pull of should we hire Thomas back or not, and yada yada yada. Okay, so then there's there's two problems with that, or two little issues that could turn into bigger issues. Okay, so Thomas has had a spotty history with the dressing firm, design firm, whatever you want. Okay, number one. Number two, there's a thing of like, okay, Hope. Well, Steffi was talking to Hope today, and Hope says, "Oh, I don't love him. I don't want him. I'm completely committed to Liam." Da-da-da. And I'm like, going, okay, thou dost protest too much. Number one. Okay, number two. Um, Steffi has a point here because they are going to be in close proximity with each other and like dealing with the line and dealing with all the problems and having to figure it out and whatever. So there's going to be tension. So can she handle it? And the way that she was so adamant at the first place, I'm like, I don't know if I buy that yet. But the way Steffi was like, are you sure you can handle it? Are you really sure? Are you sure? I'm like, okay, the woman said yes. What else do you need? Like, if you don't believe her, don't be involved with the line. Like, don't do something else. But this questioning, like, she's like a 5-year old, I don't get it. Okay, that's the problem I have with it. And, I don't know. I don't know. Um, and then Carter was in a scene, I think, but not really in. I don't really understand that either. There was just a couple things I don't really understand, and sometimes I wish that B&B was a little bit longer. Not because I don't want it to be more story involved. It's not what I'm saying, but it'd be nice for them to have a little more time to clear some stuff up than a half hour, and basically you get like 2 or 3 stories maybe, but then there's always like some pieces left, and like you're not sure how it's gonna go. And like we're not even talking cliffhanger, we're just talking like, where's Carter? Is Carter supposed to be like a figment? Supposed to You're supposed to imagine he's on the phone, but he's not really on the phone. You haven't really seen him, so like I don't know. And the thing is like I understand that Lawrence St. Victor has other issues and he's a writer and everything else, but I just don't like it when they mention people and then you don't actually see the person. That's the thing I was talking about in another video before about how they talked about Douglas forever, but you never saw Douglas. So I'm like, are they going to harass him? Which is soap opera rapid age syndrome. And no, they didn't, but it has been done. Like, you'll come back, it'll be Friday, right? Okay, you'll come back Monday, and this kid that was a kid will shoot up and be a teenager by Monday. It has happened before. All right. That's all my 2 cents about Y&R and B&B. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know what's going on tonight if anything good happens. All right. Thanks.